Hello guys, my name is Ina. I hope you already memorized my name by now, but okay. Today is a self-improvement Saturday and I will give you a different book recommendation. And in case you hear some weird sounds, then just raindrops hit the window and I cannot do anything about it. So let's just continue. The book is called Powerful Presentation by Dan Kennedy, and sometimes I will look to this side because I have some notes here so that I don't miss any important points. So in case I look here, you know what it is, right? Okay, so the book is very short. It's like approximately 140 pages, so you can read it just in one day. And I recommend to read this book actually every person, especially every student, because I know how many students are struggling with giving a powerful and good proper presentation, and how many people are afraid actually of public speaking. So just in general, if you want to know how to sell a product to a target market, how to give a powerful presentation, how to convince people in buying what you want, what you offer them, and if you want to learn more about your target market, then this book is going to be very useful for you. Yeah, the title of the book and the author is going to be in the description, so you can always just look it up there, and of course Google, order it, buy it, whatever, so you know where to find it. Yeah, so I will just give you a small overview of what you can find in this book and what you can learn from this book. And I need to mention that it's not the book you just read and then you are enlightened and you can apply it straightforward, but this is a book you need to read, you need to analyze, you need to make notes, and you need to apply. So it's not the book I mentioned, for example, on Saturday or Monday. So when you, for example, just need to read, analyze, and then you're fine, so you have something to think about. But this book really requires an action from you, so read, make notes, apply. Yeah, okay. So basically what the author is talking about in this book, he gives you like a formula of successful presentation, which has three different important points. Basically, who is giving a presentation? You. So how you need to behave, what you need to say. Of course, the content, your presentation. And of course the target market you're giving the presentation to. And then in this book he explains every aspect like in detail, so that you can get a more comprehensive of overview and different hints and different strategies you can use in order to make your presentation powerful and be confident on the stage. Yeah, so in the first chapter he's actually giving you the list of questions. You also hear that? That's, oh my god. Okay, he actually gives you the list of questions which you need to ask yourself in order to determine what does your target market actually need from you. Yeah, so you ask those questions, you write down the answers, and then you have more or less a good overview of what you need to put in your presentation. Then he also gives you a speaker's formula. I'm not gonna go in the details right now, but basically the speaker's formula reveals 12 parts, 12 very essential parts of each presentation. So every presentation needs to have these 12 parts in order to be successful, and then he gives you these 12 parts and then he explains every part so that you of course understand it better. Then the next one is going to be how to make a great offer, because most of the time when we give a presentation we offer something, so he explains how to make this offer successful and what should this offer entail. Then he gives you 4 methods of how to make your promise more structured and attractive, because most of the time when we offer a product or a service and anything, like if you offer something, then we give a promise, and of course people who buy a product, purchase our service, whatever, they want to make sure that what they buy is actually what you offer them. So they really want to see evidence that you are right and your promises are actually mean something. So he basically gives you 4 methods how to make this promise more attractive to your target market. Then the next one is about how to convince people that actually your product is worth buying. Then he also explains to you a little bit more details on what target market to choose and what you need to take into consideration when you choose a target market. And and the last one, the last chapter, I think is very valuable, especially during the coronavirus times, because now most of the presentations, if not all, are given via internet, digitally. And he explains how to make use of this aspect, how to give a powerful presentation digitally, how to give cool and full of information webinars. So very important chapter. I found it very interesting, and that's actually it. So this is what you can learn from this book. This is what you can write down. This is what you can apply already when you do your next presentation. So basically that's it. I hope you found it useful, and I think many students can actually learn from this book, because we all sometimes need to speak publicly, and sometimes we all want to sell something to people, so could be very useful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And just a reminder, the title is going to be in the description. Yeah, cool, great.